So today I've decided that I'm going to make this flower out of whatever happens to be in the mailbox today. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of my mail, and let's see what we can make out of all of this. So here's my mail. So let's take a look. I do like the red on here. Something for college for my son. Ooh, this has, yes, I love that. Volunteer fire police. Don't really, that's gonna block. But I think I like the reds, and I think this has some great colors. So I could make an orange peony, but I do like all the colors on this page. So I think I might design it this page. And no worries, my son is going to a different college, so he shouldn't mind that I'm doing this to this school. I do like the oranges though. Let's see what I can do out of these. So these are what the finished peonies look like. These I happen to do out of old magazines I no longer needed. This is a beautiful blue, purples. This has some pinks in it. It's a really pretty flower. So the first step is you're going to need 2 strips of paper. So I'm going to do that, I think, from here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the width of the ruler for my 2 strips. Makes it real easy. No measuring, just go ahead, and if you hold the ruler or the straight edge real tight, you should be able to just pull up and get 2 real nice straight edges. So you'll need these 2, and then you're going to need 4 circles. So I think I'm going to do the circles. I think some I'm going to do out of this, because I do like all of this going on here. So I'm going to fold that in half. So I could do maybe 2 out of this one, and I think I'm going to do 2 out of this one. You'll find something circular to trace. I'm just going to use, I happen to have this ribbon. This will work perfectly. Then go ahead and trace your circle on whatever section looks good to you. And I think I'm going to just cut all these out at once. Just a little shortcut. If you have a Cricut or a large circle press, that will work fine too. You can decide what size you like. I think this will be perfect. And get rid of your scraps. So now I have the 2 strips ready to go. We'll put the junk mail in the recycling. So I have my 2 strips, and then I have my circles. Ooh, this is going to be really colorful. So I'm going to start off with my 2 strips. Now my first strip, I'm going to cut it, I'm going to fold it in half and then in half again, just to save some time. In this first one, I'm going to go ahead and cut. You're not going to cut through, just most of the way up. I'm leaving probably about 1 centimeter on the top. You can draw a straight line on the top just so you know where to cut. That's totally up to you. Then, when you're done cutting this, you're going to go ahead and cut these at an angle. So they're like little arrows darting out. such a fun project. And I like the surprise of going through my mailbox and only using what's in there. It's like a nice little challenge. Flip that around so I can get to the, cut off the other side of the angle. Make little darts. And then with these little darts, what you're going to do when you're done cutting them, so go ahead and open this up. When you open it up, you will have missed one right there. So make sure that you go ahead and cut that. And then you will have missed one right here as well. So just be aware. And what you're going to do is you're going to take either your scissors or a straight edge or something and just slightly bend these in. Just to give it a little bit of little shape and dimension in there. You can see how quickly that goes. Okay? And then set that aside, and you're going to go ahead and take your next strip, fold it in half, and then in the quarter again. This time you're going to cut it a bit wider than you did the first time. And these on the top you're going to cut into curves instead of the darts, because these will actually be the little inner petals. So just kind of curve it around. And I'm just flipping it around so I can get to the other side of the curve easier. They're just little ovals on top, really. Mine are a little bit too sharp on the top, so I'm just going to go through there just to make them a little duller on the top. And then go ahead and unfold, and you'll have the same issue. Just make sure you cut the ones that you missed because of the way it was folded. And these, you're going to go ahead and bend as well. For these, I'm going to bend going out. If you prefer to use your straight edge, just to kind of bend them over a bit, whatever you have. And then you're going to set these two aside, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take your circle. If it's fairly thin, you could do two at a time. And then you're going to fold it in half. Fold it in half again. So now you're at quarters. Fold it half again, so you're at eighths. Like so. And then you're going to cut out. It's almost the same as like a poinsettia. So you're going to curve it around and then up to a point. And then you're going to cut the tip off. And it will look like this. So there's one. There's the other. And then go ahead and get your other two done. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And one last time. And then cut out your points. I call it a poinsettia, but so you're going to be wide and then come up to a tip on the top. So the tip and then wide. And then cut your bottom off so that you have a circle in the middle. Now for your two innermost ones, whichever two you want that to be, you're going to go ahead and cut one of your petals off. And do that with the other one. And then you're going to take some glue and overlap it like so. This gives you a little bit more dimension. Glue, overlap it like so. And then you're going to go ahead and glue those two circles together. Make sure when you glue it that you're going opposite. So if you have a petal here, make sure you have a petal in between, like so. Then you're going to take your other two, glue around your circle, and then the same thing, like so. You also might want to take the time now and fold each petal in half. That will also give you more dimension. It's up to you if you want to do it to all or some. It's your creativity. This would be a great time while I'm doing this to like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of the weekly tutorials. And then you're going to glue the ones where you remove the petal on top. Actually, that I'm going to make the hole a bit bigger because we'll need that. And we'll see why in a second. So I'm going to set that aside. That is very colorful. You just never know what's going to come in the mailbox. And so then you're going to go ahead and you're going to take the one with the arrows on the top that's a bit thinner, and you're going to roll it. You can use, if you have a rolling tool, if you were a quilling tool, that would be fine. Just whatever you have that you can roll around. It's up to you which one is on the top and which one's on the bottom. I think I'm going to do just whichever way you like. You're going to add a strip of glue and then go ahead and roll. If you're using a quilling tool, you just put it in between the middle and it makes it very easy. Roll, roll, roll. And you want to keep the tension as tightly as possible. And then, once you have that, you're going to go ahead and attach the one that is more curved on the top with the wider. And this one I'm going to put in the opposite way. And again, that's totally up to you. I just think for these petals, I want the color more on the outside. That's fine. I think working with such bright colors, I don't need to have all that extra color. So I think some of the white is fine. And then glue it to seal at the end. Like so. And then you're going to go ahead and make sure it fits through the hole that you made. And then you can add glue on that top petal formation there. And put this, I would say, about halfway through. And you're going to spread the petals out. The ones, those are for the oval ones. The ones that are pointier, you're going to keep fairly close, just like the center of a peony would be. And a peony usually use ants, actually, help spread everything open. We don't have that, so your fingers are going to do the work that an ant normally would do. And there you have it. Totally out of what came in today's mail. What a fun way to do that. Happy folding.